today's conversation, we are discussing using productivity as a form as a form tied to busyness. Feeling like your worth is tied to how much you get done. In today's message, I want to remind the collective, don't rush. In a world filled with obligations, show up for you. And how we show up for ourselves is by living in the present moment. Productivity culture has bamboozled you. Yes, it's bamboozled you, darling. It's told you that you have to work so hard to be worthy. You don't have to work hard to rest. Welcome, welcome. It's your girl, Bob the Healer. If you're new here, make sure you are subscribed, especially if you love the vibe. Your level of productivity should not equate to your level of self-worth. We've been conditioned, darling, to sacrifice our self-worth. Yes, babe, I'm channeling the collective right now. Thank you for noticing. As we move into a time, hi, welcome in, welcome in. As we move through this time, you will recognize you're being dispelled. You don't have to rush. Divine has made the space for you to take care of yourself. Praise God. We're breaking the pattern. You've been emotionally exhausted over performing. Baby, I know. Bobby knowing. When really spirit is trying to teach you, you get more with ease. Abundance is comfortable with ease. Okay? The more that you recognize your divinity, the more you start operating at ease. Thank you, baby. I really, really appreciate your support. Your self-worth goes beyond your performance. It actually is beyond what you can imagine. Make sure you are subscribed. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so much. Yes, tap, 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 tap. Now, can I be honest? Personally, I have struggled with my self-worth. Can you believe that? Yes, Bob the Healer. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so much for your compliments and your love and your support. Getting on this platform and doing what I do for how long I've done it, I had to work on my self-worth. I have 400 plus people that watch me on here. I had to make sure I was doing the self-worth work. That's a lot of people. Could you imagine that many people in one room staring at you as you talk? Oh, baby, it's boobies out, honey. We having a good time today. We don't care. I'm 30, 31, honey. I had to forget, forgot how old I was, baby. We are grown. I love my body. This is what I'm talking about, though. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I live in California, babe. If you don't work on your self-worth, you're going to be triggered every day by somebody that has something that you want or you think you're supposed to have. I have to remind myself God made no mistakes on me. Baby, the boobies is natural, honey. Honey, they're here. They're here. Don't know what to tell you. Baby, let me tell you something about men. When you got it in you, it doesn't matter what you wear. You bring the boys to the yard. You bring the men to the gala. Okay? I went through a time, and shout out to my young ladies that are watching right now, okay? I went through a time where I had it all out there, honey. In my 20s, baby, I was living my best life, honey. Honey, one second. I'm about to get a drink because I'm about to tell y'all. Okay, bet. Y'all still rocking with me? Oh, that's good. Okay. In my 20s, baby, I was doing what it do. Okay, you can. I was international. In my 30s, honey, no, late 20s, right around my Saturn return, Spirit was like, okay, change it up, darling. So we changed it up. I went completely just covered up. Like you couldn't see my ankles, honey. You couldn't see. You could only see my fingernails. I was. And when I tell you the amount of men and women that was coming, just attracted to my aura because it was so, mm, baby, that I learned, why am I hiding my light? Why am I hiding this beautiful body that in my 80s? I'm gonna be like, girl, you had it going on. Baby, you had the boobies of a goddess and you look at you. Baby, I'm about to enjoy this Pilates body, honey. Okay? Okay? I have no shame in the work that I have put into self-love. I have no shame. Honey, if I could walk around this naked, I would. Okay, this is my house. I pay the bills in this motherfucker. Okay? Okay, I live in California. Okay? And I walk around and I see people every day wearing bodies that was custom made by the doctor, darling. And mine was custom made by God. So I feel pretty good about myself. I really do. And my boobs. So make your comments, whatever. I really don't care. But what I want you to understand is that this aura, this energy would still be here even if I had on a full sweater. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I promise you. And actually, when I was dressing more covered up, and I dress however God tells me to dress whenever I wake up and the Lord says, put this on. I want you to wear this today. Okay? I just do it because I'm obedient. But God had to show me it's a level of frequency that a woman has to carry regardless of what she wears. hmm Because you could still be in a sweater and give the energy of a thotty thot thot. Okay, you get what I'm saying? We're getting off topic. We're getting off topic, but really we're right on Spirit's divine timing. Because the message that I'm trying to make clear is that you don't see the work that goes into all of this. You don't see how I use my birth chart to style myself and elevate my Venestrian frequency. Okay, you don't see how my masculine and feminine energy have been worked on to be balanced, darling. That's why the boobies is sitting up nice, honey. Because my masculine energy is putting me in the gym. It's putting me on a routine. But my feminine energy wants to eat the house out of a hump. It's balance, baby, balance. But when you recognize that this is your only life and your only body, you start developing a level of self-acceptance and self-worth that aligns you with the vibrational frequency of fine. Okay? Of dang, she look good. Baby, what she doing to take care of herself? It's called self-love. It's called self-respect. Baby, I'm sending you good energy. Yes, cash it in, cash it in, cash it in, baby. Make sure you are subscribed so I can get some of that energy back. Okay, make it an equal exchange. Don't have my ancestors coming for you. Okay, just saying that. Don't have my ancestors coming for you now, because we collect, honey. Now I really want to get into the message today. Okay, I want to get into the message today. I don't know if I want to do. We want to do a collective message. Yes, a collective message because the collective is exhausted, Molly. Have you noticed? Can we get into it? By the way, what I'm drinking, this is Erewhon, but this is a sparkling juice, sparkling water juice, babe. And it has electrolytes in it and vitamins in it. Because we love ourselves. Yeah. And we take care of our body. That's the work that I'm talking about. The little behaviors. Okay, so let's get into it. Air signs specifically Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Spirit is saying you're losing yourself, being distracted with your to-do list. Mm-hmm. Gemini, are you listening? You got too many people in your business, Gemini, and it's the gossip and the drama is distracting you from creating. Get out of that to-do list and pick up a good book, honey. Get out of that to-do list and pick up a good book. Now I know everybody in here got a sun sign, honey. But if the message resonates, let it resonate. Too many of y'all doing too much, and you ain't updating that home library. We got to keep the mind occupied when there's so much happening. Also, Aquarius, we need to declutter that home. We need to be going through that home, getting rid of things that no longer resonate with our self value. There's some things that are triggering you, Aquarius, and we need to get rid of those things in the house. Air signs, the message is this. Because of these distractions in like your atmosphere, things that are happening in your environment, you're losing focus. The real work requires silence. You know, they say real G's move in silence. Mm-hmm. Too much chatter happening around you, air signs, and the message collectively is listen up, spirit has some things to say. And you too busy and you got drama in the way. You're gonna miss the message. And sometimes our drama can be the checklist. Honey, bet you didn't know that. Bet you didn't know your checklist was going against God's plan for your life. Bet you didn't know that. Oh, honey, I'm channeling. And I know I make it look easy, but I'm really channeling. I have no cards. It's just me. Give me a moment, okay? You're distracting yourself from this blessing that's getting ready to come in. I really think the air signs should go back and watch yesterday's live because we talked a lot about, if you're an Aquarius, if you're a Libra or a Gemini, we talked a lot about uh, emotional distractions or being distracted from your emotions. And I think the air signs are, especially Libras and Aquarius, it's like y'all don't want to deal with none of the emotions, especially surrounding your exes. And because of that, you're just in this busy energy. Some of my Aquariuses and Libras are dealing with an emotional breakup, like a very emotionally exhausting breakup that you are distracting yourself from dealing with. So you're just overworking, overdoing. Gemini too. Gemini, you're making checklists and getting things done so you can appear like, oh, they didn't stop me. They didn't stop my flow. I'm still me. When in reality, Spirit is saying you're going to miss this good message if you are not by the phone. The opportunities that are coming to Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini have to arrive, but you must be prepared. Actually, just focus. Get focused. Eliminate your distractions so that you can be in alignment with these blessings that are coming to you. Because because if the check is in the mail, but you ain't never home to check it, you gonna miss your blessing. Because if the phone call is coming in, but you always away from your phone, you gonna miss the blessing. You're distracted. And don't worry, air signs, you're part of the collective. We all, to a degree, can understand what you're going through. Baby, I've been working on it. Your girl has been working on myself so that I can show up in a very authentic and honest vibration on my platforms. And personally, I understand. I'm a Gemini Mars, honey. I went through this experience the last couple of days of like surrender, like ultimate surrender, babe. Like I have to release this control that I think that I have over my life and my career, and really recognize that God has everything under his command. And I just think that air signs, you're coming to that conclusion. Okay? So God bless you. Fire signs. No, fire signs, we're going to come back to you. We'll come back to you. Water signs, Cancers, Scorpio, Pisces. Chad, I think I'm going to skip Cancers for right now because me and Cancers are just not seeing eye to eye right now. I feel like I'll be giving y'all some tea readings, honey. Honey, I be giving y'all some real life transforming advice, you see. And I've just noticed recently Cancer's been hating on your girl. Okay, and it don't be because I'm not on my stuff. It be because y'all are not. And so, for the sake of my mental health, I might be skipping Cancers. Because y'all not finna be attacking me in the comments, honey. Y'all not finna be throwing shade and dark magic my way. Honey, no, we won't be doing that because I'm blessed and highly favored and protected. And really, I do a lot of this for you for free. And really, what I'm showing a lot of my Cancers is how to transmute energy. I'm an alchemist, babe. And so what I've noticed is y'all will take my goodness and be like, well, she taught me how to do it, but I'm mad that I had to go through that transformative process. And it's like, baby, I make it look easy. I know I do. I know I do. But to really walk this walk and talk this talk, you gotta be about it. And I think Cancers, oh no, there go the message. The message is coming in. It's coming right in. But y'all don't be mad at me. Cancers, I think you don't really have the heart for what you're trying to do. That's why you're exhausted. That's why you're wearing the mask. You're deflecting and neglecting your mental health. And instead, you want to project on the people that love you the most. They really do. They really, really do. And I feel bad for the people that are surrounding themselves with Cancers right now because you're getting all that energy, honey. The thing about a Cancer is they don't understand themselves. They operate like the moon cycles, darling. Everything is a circle for them. They're always going through a process. And when you understand where they are in the process, you can empathize a little better for them. Let's say we'll give you a little insight on the Cancer process. Okay, it's like the phases of the moon, honey. Okay, they start off with this energy that's just fresh and vibrant and ready to go. Okay, and it's like, all right, I'm ready to conquer whatever, baby. Put it up to me. Okay, this could be in your careers, could be in your relationships, Cancers. You're ready to go. You got all this confidence in the world. Okay, and then you get hit with the second phase. You get hit with a roadblock, and now you want to go back. You ain't even made it to the third phase yet. You ain't even made it to the gibbous. You just don't, honey. The real thing is, Cancer, is you need to learn the phases of the moon. You need to learn the signs that the moon changes in. Honey, you need to get more intuitive because your emotional mood swings are derailing your destiny. And instead of you having some level of accountability, honey, what's the moon in today? Let me just help you out. Honey, the moon is in Aquarius. Ooh, child. Oh, good Lord. I don't like that. Oh, no, it's in Capricorn. I'm sorry. It's getting ready to go into Aquarius. Okay, so I will be in hibernation, honey. Here's what an intuitive like myself has learned how to do, because I have a moon in the house of Cancer. Okay? I'm Scorpio moon, which means I intuitively can sniff out anything in people. That's why I do what I do. Okay? I just got a detective, intuitive nudge on things. Okay? If you're hiding it, I'm gonna find it. I promise you. It's a gift God has given me. And I have learned that certain moon signs don't gel well with your gal. Okay? When the moon is in Aquarius, people be acting a little weird. When the moon is in Pisces, your girl be predicting some things. Okay? And then when the moon is in Capricorn, you better be on your business. When you learn these signs, you're not ruled by them. You understand the energy. In Cancer, you don't understand your flow. You don't understand when's the right time for you to launch your business, when you are to put your energy into nurturing a new project, and when it's time to rest. So you're moving out of alignment. You are designed by the moon, babe. When that means the moon, if the moon moves in a different spot, orbits differently, the waves start getting all crazy, honey. That's how deeply affected the moon and water are. And so, Cancer, when you get out of your rhythms, you see, your emotions are deeply affected by it. So, to regulate your emotions and your moods is to get and understand your cycles, you see. And so, water signs, it's very imperative. Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. Are you listening? I want you to comment your zodiac sign below so I don't miss you. Spirit wants you to slow down so that you can feel these shifts in our frequency. You're not operating in your intuitive sight. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm not saying you're not intuitive. I'm saying when you get out of your rhythm and your rituals and your routines, you stop hearing divinely from spirit. When you stop praying, Pisces, when you stop listening to that gospel music and waking up with the energy of God, you start being rude to people. You stop listening to the collective. Because that's the thing, Pisces. You have been here before. Yes, you've been here before. Many lifetimes. And I'm not the first to tell you that. Probably not. Hmm. And because you've been here before, God is holding you at a higher standard than the rest of the zodiac. If you've been, okay, Pisces, here's the thing. It's like you're repeating the 12th grade. It's like, babe, you got all the notes. You should be you should be teaching your classmates. Somebody you're watching is a Pisces, and you're supposed to be sitting in the position I'm sitting in. Come on. Spirit says, speak on it. You're supposed to be doing what I'm doing. You're supposed to be teaching the collective and healing the collective, but you've been second guessing yourself. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Let me lean in so you know I'm serious. Some of y'all been writing down your downloads. You understand what I'm expressing and it's resonating. You have creative talents and abilities that go beyond the imagination. I said you have talents and abilities, water signs, that go beyond the imagination, and you're second guessing it. It's time to get free. Emotional freedom, allowing your freedom of expression. And Scorpio, the more that you express, the more abundance you receive. The more you grow. Because you've been suppressing a lot of your emotions, Scorpio. That you've allowed your enemies to use this as a weapon against you. But allow spirit to take your hand and guide you into a higher self-esteem that isn't embarrassed, that is not ashamed of who you are. Like I was sharing earlier about my body, that's something Scorpios are learning to embrace. There's been a lot of shame and emotions that have been stored in the body. Sometimes that's self projection, sometimes it's self neglect. The purpose, Scorpio, is to reveal what you've been hiding from yourself to yourself without shame. Without someone else showing it to you. Because, baby, don't get a reading with me if you ain't finna be real. Okay? Okay? Alright, we're gonna move on to fire signs. We're moving on to fire signs. Leos, Aries, Sagittarius. It's your time to shine, baby. I'm feeling collectively the fire signs are gearing up for the summer, honey. Telling you, they're getting their outfits together. Honey, they're getting their mood boards put together. Okay, they're getting their bod dads put on, honey. Okay, they're getting it. Listen, the fire signs gonna be out here looking good. Okay, just say that. They in the gym, honey. Okay. Oh shoot, especially Sagittarius. If you're Sagittarius man, honey, you're looking good, honey. Honey, the muscles is doing what it needs to do. Oh goodness. Mm. Honey, let me hurry up and get up off of this, okay? Yeah, Sag, you're looking good, honey. Sag, your body's looking right. You're eating healthy. You're taking care of your diet. You are showing up with the self-worth that has you vibrating at a high vibration. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. For my Sagittarius men, you definitely are looking good. Okay, I'm clearly channeling that. Okay, I got a Sagittarius on here who's like, yes, yes, I am. I must say, okay, you got your hair looking right. Okay, you got your skin looking good, baby. You got the clones on. Yes, we know, we know. But I don't want you to forget that when you leave that house, you leave the mouth. Okay, leave the mouth at the house. Because it's killing your aura. Can I be honest? Fire signs, me included. I tip my hat to you. You're looking good. Yes, yes. You're feeling good. You're looking good. But that mouth, honey, some of y'all need to go to the dentist. Get them teeth worked on. Get that breath freshened, honey. Oh, child, get the breath freshened. Also, it is just how you're speaking over your life. Okay, everybody's seeing you look good. Everybody's seeing you in your vibe. But you are still speaking about a life that no longer resonates. I'm getting multiple messages. Confirmation, honey. Getting multiple messages for some of my fire signs, and this may be for, I don't know, it's still coming in on who this is. This might just be for real, just fire signs in general. Your mouth is getting a little reckless, honey. There's the difference between being a freedom fighter and fighting everybody. A lot of the work for the fire signs collectively is changing the way you speak about your life and others. I'm not saying you got a potty mouth. It's not that you're cursing a lot. It's that you need to grow up in your speech. Let's talk about when I was a child. I did childish things. Hmm. And sometimes fire signs, is it worth the argument? Because your inner child wants to feel safe in these conversations. Thank you guys so much for your love. I really appreciate your love and support. I think fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, don't recognize that spirit is calling you to a level of leadership that requires edification. You're really blessed. You just don't see it that way yet. You're really anointed. You're just not working and walking in your calling yet. Because the thing is, especially my Leos, When you recognize your divinity, you recognize you have something important to say. And when you have the authority to say something important, you better make sure you say it right. Because it's like spirit is giving the fire signs a megaphone, saying, now say my message. Speak it loud. And y'all finna get up there and mess it up. Take your time with the message. Thank you, Jesus. Take your time with the message. Slow it down. Can we slow it down, baby? Can we chop and screw it? Can we slow it down? Anybody from the South up in here? Anybody know what chop and screw is? Can we slow it down? H time, slow it down, baby. Because we're moving too fast. Divine is not working that hard. 7 days. And on the seventh, he rested. Honey, on the seventh, he rested. Some of my fire signs think they too good for God, honey. Too good for God's message and God's timing. Honey, am I talking too slow? Am I doing it too slow? I don't care. Take it up with God. Take it up with Holy One. Okay. Because that's who I'm getting my message from. That's who you're getting your message from. You better have a little gratitude next time. Okay? Leo's, this position you're getting ready to be put in is going to be real loud for your haters. It's going to be real loud for your haters. But you can't focus on your haters where you're going. Stop with the sloppy seconds, Leos. Did you know that designed divinely means you're number one? Perfectly designed by divine. Number one. That means when you keep trying to play number two by allowing people to compete with you for a position that God has already aligned you to have, you're taking sloppy seconds. Not my child of God. Mm-mm. So don't get up there thinking that your haters are correct, because they're not. They want to convince you about that spot so they can have your position. But don't rush God. And don't get ahead of God. Everything is divine timing. Hello. While they got you thinking you got to rush, Divine's got you right where you're untouchable. Let your haters be your footstool. Fire signs, especially Aries. You got to commit to the message. When Spirit gives you a clear message, why do you keep abandoning it? Aries, Sagittarius. Oh, you thought you was going to get up out of here, Sag. Uh-huh. Fire signs, you're looking good, but it's not looking good. It's looking like you're skipping out on the internal work. Leos, it looks like you're trying to uh, flip yourself up out of the situation by convincing your haters that they're correct, and it's because you lack the self worth that you need to maintain this level of leadership, and it's just really recognizing that God doesn't make mistakes. And then you got Aries over here. God is just giving you all the game, honey. honey, Aries. God is giving you the game, and you over here like, oh well, let me go do something else. What? Comment if this is resonating, honey. I want to see. I want to see what the collective is feeling right now. Okay, y'all got me out here. I'm trying to see what y'all feeling. Baby, we almost through with the message, honey. We only got Earth signs left. All right. So if you want your message, you better get in here. You better get this goodness, honey. Okay. So fire signs. Before you step out looking hot, check in with that spiritual health. Okay. Check in with spirit. Okay, so that you don't be attracting some demons and some haters. Confirmation, honey. We don't need demons and haters around us while we're looking good this summer. So you got to get that energy work done. And if you need to book a reading with your girl, you know how to do that. Click the link in my bio. Okay. I would love to sit down with my fire signs. Okay, let's sit on a one-on-one 30-minute and have a reading, honey. All right. Last but not least, thank you, Earth signs, for showing up to the party. We're so grateful you came. You're so dependable. We knew you would be here. A lot of y'all been waiting for your message. And I thank you so much for waiting for your message, okay? Big Pete, who got the keys to the Jeep? Vroom. Ooh, Capricorn, I see you get a new Quart. Somebody getting a new Quart. A new Jeep. Little Durango. Jeep Durango. I don't even know what that is. What is that? Let me see. Do they even make those? What is a Durango? Jeep Durango. Oh, that is a car. Dodge Durango. So it looks like a Jeep Cherokee. Okay, somebody get an SUV, honey. Okay, pick me up. Hello, Capricorn. I'm feeling that for you, Taurus, or a Virgo, or Earth signs in general. You got some movement, honey. You got some traction coming in. Okay, you got a bag coming in. I love to see it. I love book your reading. I see spirit is trying to get you to reallocate your resources. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you to tithe, but I am gonna tell you to tithe. I have never regretted tithing. I have to say that. I have never, ever, ever regretted tithing. Even when I was like, probably shouldn't have been tithing. Like I didn't have no money and I still, in little money, I put it to tithing. That might be you, Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm telling you, God is like the best flipper of money. Oh, yes. I'm about to go tithe. God will help you flip your money so quick. When I look back at a year that I thought I was so like financially not doing well, my church sent me like my whole statement of how much I had tithes, and I was like, baby, it changed my whole perspective. Tithing puts you in a level of gratitude and a frequency that will flip your money so quick. I'm telling you, and it's not about flipping your money, it's about blessing your money. Because that's why some of your money ain't been coming in on a consistent basis, because it wasn't blessed. And so when you get the opportunity, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, to flip your money, make sure God is a part of that multiplication. Baby, if you ain't read the Bible, God can flip some things. It's a very amazing Bible. It's like magic in it, I'm telling you. I love it for manifestation, honey. I love looking at scripture for manifestation, especially when you're trying to get some things popping off, honey. You got some bills to do. Get in that Bible, honey. I'm telling you, get in the Bible. But cleanse your money. Earth signs and air signs. Cleanse your money, because I'm feeling like that's why you're having a little bit inconsistency. Spirit is trying to get your attention. Now is not the time to be in this busy energy. Taurus, I feel like you always got a get rich scheme, a way to make some money. I just need to flip this by tomorrow. And really, you need to be still. Confirmation. Spirit is trying to get you to see that just because you don't have what you think you should doesn't mean you're not abundant or blessed. You asking for things that are out of season right now. You asking for fruits that are out of the harvest season right now. Taurus. Baby, I know I'm resonating. Spirit does things like this. You're moving out of divine alignment, Taurus. Taurus 3 is a crowd. 2 is a partnership. 1 is independence. You got to decide what you want. Do you want independence? Do you want a partnership? Or do you want a crowd? Because right now you got a lot of people crowding around your life. You got too many incompatible partnerships in your business. And it's almost time for you to eat. It's almost time. Spirit is preparing a meal for you, a message that is going to feed you. And you got to be careful who you invite to the feast. Come on, if this is resonating, like, share, subscribe, honey. That's the least you could do, honey. Because we already know you're so focused on your money right now. I mean, share with the child of God the likes, okay? That's all you gotta do. Just Virgo, be patient for the message. This is a timing thing for my earth signs. You're moving out of time, out of divine timelines. Do you want to get there faster and wrong? Some of y'all are traveling and you're missing your destination because you won't follow God's GPS. Most importantly, you're asking for things that are out of season. I just keep getting that from my earth signs. You want things from the past, and Spirit wants to give you something new. You missed harvest season. That was in Taurus season, honey. That was last month. Right now is not the time to be trying to plant something. It ain't gonna grow. You gotta wait. Give it a couple months. Around Virgo season. Okay, Virgo, your birthday is coming up. You need to get prepared for that. You need to get your life prepared for this next solar return. Okay, because you are looking a little disorganized and frazzled, and we don't like that. You're asking for things that are out of season. Some of y'all even asking for out of season bags, and honey, you just gonna have to wait till the next drop. So Virgos, things are happening for your birthday that may get delayed because Spirit wants to bless you with better, with more, with higher quality. You're wanting out of season things, and Spirit wants to give you fresh off the rack. Someone said, I'm ready for vintage. Honey, you know vintage carries other people's energy, right? Spirit wants to give you, God wants to give Virgos things that can be passed down your legacy. Okay? And that money ain't coming quick. So generational wealth is going to be established for my earth signs when they get serious about listening for the message in divine timing and not moving out of season and asking for things that are from last season. Realigning your goals. It doesn't even go down to goals. Realigning your purpose. Telling you, with the frequency and the flow of where God wants you to go, will help you to realize there's no rush. I'm right on time. I'm exactly where I need to be. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You are all representing the past, present, and the future. We have Taurus living in the past. We have Virgo that's trying so hard to be in the present, and the Capricorn moving in the future. What we need is to recognize is that divine timing is not linear. Did you know that? It doesn't operate like this. It actually operates like this. And so what that means is there's no destination to get to. You're already there. You, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn are exactly where you need to be at the exact time that God designed you to show up. Because even the misalignment was a part of the plan. And so as you realign, you recognize the freedom of divine timing. God bless you guys. And thank you so much for listening to this channeled message today. If you found this entertaining, thought provoking, or transformative in any right, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's live. Bye, guys.